Welcome to BoxscoreStudio, where the stats speak, the stories hit harder, and every take comes straight off the playbook. Let's talk sports.
Welcome, guys, to a very special edition of BoxscoreStudio. You can go to YouTube, search BoxscoreStudio TV, hit that subscribe button. What are we doing here today? Well, it's our honor at BoxscoreStudio and also Dope Fresh Media to collab and bring you the story behind Derrick Gervin, who is a part of BoxscoreStudio, but has a very good story to tell about growing up in Detroit, playing for the University of Texas, San Antonio, making it to the NBA, being drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers, getting cut by the Philadelphia 76ers, joining the New Jersey Nets at the time, and the reason why an injury derailed his stardom in the NBA. But as you will quickly learn in the documentary, where one road closes, another one opens. There's paths for everybody. The path you may feel that is perfect for you, sometimes it's not the right path to be on. And that's the story that we were able to tell you guys out there behind Derrick Gervin. Growing up on the streets, basically basketball of Detroit, one of the hardest places to live, struggling, but rich in basketball knowledge and talent, as everybody knows the Gervin family is. From his older brothers, one of which is one of the greatest NBA basketball players of all time. You know him as George Gervin, the Iceman. To his sister, who is a state representative. Being the youngest of all the siblings, Derrick paints the picture for you guys out there on how being the youngest, being the caretaker for his mom, how that turned him into who he is today. A mentor, a great person, a true friend, one of the good guys in the game of basketball. We dive rich into the history between George and Derrick. As you can see portrayed, one of the famous photos between George and Derrick that a lot of people come to realize here. We talk about that. Growing up together with the Iceman. We talk about Derrick's time at Texas San Antonio, where he was UTSA's first superstar. Coming from MLK in Detroit, having other scholarship offers, to the reason why he came down to Texas, the reason why he came down to the UTSA. And I bet you didn't know a school that was recruiting him the moment he drove across those Texas state lines. Being named UTSA Hall of Famer recently, getting into the Hall of Fame, having his jersey retired so nobody wears that number 30 jersey ever again. Being drafted again, like we said, to Philadelphia. Being mentored by another legend in Dr. J, Julius Erving, as well as another NBA great in Moses Malone. Why didn't Derrick succeed in Philadelphia? He tells you all in the documentary. Why does he wear number 30? It's in the documentary. Derrick delivers a passionate message to the viewers and especially to the kids out there. He talks about the ups. He talks about the downs, the good time and the bad times. He's as honest as can be, as he always has been. Not making it in the NBA would crush any player's dreams. Derrick was one of the main guys for the New Jersey Nets there for a little bit, until a back injury said, this path isn't for you. He goes overseas and he has a brilliant career overseas. Wait till we talk to you guys about his overseas career. The Derrick Gervin documentary, albeit maybe short, it is very powerful. It's brought to you by Dope Fresh Media and BoxscoreStudio. It is a documentary that delivers on all sorts of levels, but also should hit with the kids. Because today, Derrick Gervin is regarded locally as one of the best basketball trainers, one of the best basketball coaches in San Antonio. Why not have your kids train with a Gervin? They know how to play offense. And they sure as heck know how to play defense. The Derrick Gervin documentary, presented by Dope Fresh Media, by BoxsCore Studios. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this short trailer on the Derrick Gervin documentary, soon to be released on BoxsCore Studio TV on YouTube. Be sure you're subscribed, so that way you don't miss it. Take a look, guys. So we got your basketball career starting right around 4, sleeping with the basketball. I mean, of course, you know, like we've mentioned, the Gervin last name, you've already got brothers that are playing. MLK, high school. This is where that legacy starts. And you also mentioned another league you had in Detroit that you joined. Where does that legacy go? Like, where does it start at? Is it in MLK or is it in the Powell League?
My legacy started as a 9-year-old playing in the Police Athletic League in Detroit. I was at a gym one day. We have Finney High School in Detroit. I was at a gym right next door called Cannon. And at Cannon, I was 9 years old, and they had a coach down there on the other end of the floor by the name of Leonard Dillon. And Leonard started watching. He couldn't even hardly focus on his practice. He started watching me on the other end of the court. And so he came down and he talked to me. And he said, "Say, young man, what's your name?" And I told him, "My name's Derrick Gervin." He said, "Gervin?"
This is BoxsCore Studio. Breaking it down, calling it real, and keeping you one step ahead of the game. Catch you on the next one.